Dinosaurs took everything from me. My wife, my kids. So now, I'm gonna take everything from them. My name is Glup Glitto, and this is my story. A ship flies through the dark void of space before making an FTL jump. Inside the cockpit of this speeding vessel, we meet our protagonist, who observes the screen as his ship's AI gets his attention.
Thanks for finally waking me up. Why was I offline until now?
Because you would have stopped me, Viri. They're en route to Earth. Our protagonist is an alien, after all, and thus is foreign to the nascent planet. But he has designs for it. Dark designs.
Glup? What will you do when we arrive?
Revenge. These are our two heroes. Glup Glitto, who previously operated a mining ship that used a gravitational cannon to harvest ore from asteroids, and his ship's AI interface. Very intelligent robot is helpful. Or Viri.
So, what exactly is your plan?
The dinos need to be put down, so I'm gonna use grav charges to destabilize their world. One blast at a time.
That's dumb.
You're dumb. We're here. Earth appears. Glup pilots the ship down for a landing, then emerges onto the wild planet. What a nasty place.
I like it.
No, you don't. Anyway, first blast site is in a cave a few clicks away. Let's head out.
Why are you doing that voice?
Revenge. Glup heads out. He enters a forest, traveling through flora toward his destination, until he almost immediately spots the fauna that is his first opponent, a Triceratops.
I'd advise caution, Glup. We don't know what kind of creature this is.
Glup's shots fail to instantly bring the creature down. What ensues is a battle between man and beast, with Glup eventually scrambling up a tree to get away from his foe before raining fire and grenades down upon it, which thankfully sends the beast into the dino afterlife. As such, our hero climbs down. See, Viri? I know what I'm about. But unfortunately for Mr. Know-It-All, the dead Triceratops has attracted attention. So begins a mad dash through the forest. Glup runs through the woods, jumping over logs, smashing through thickets, rolling down hills, and splashing across a shallow river. He then sets up and fires on his pursuers, killing some before he continues to run. But as he does, a T-Rex chomps down on one raptor, then starts battling the others. Good Zod, that thing's big. I didn't know they got that big.
Did you do any research before coming here?
No, why would I?
Run, you idiot!
For once, Glup obeys, fleeing as his pursuers do. But one raptor, now scarred, watches him go, and begins plotting. It's night. Glup has set up shop near a lake and is tending to his wounds.
Glup,
Yeah, Viri?
how did dinosaurs take away your family if they're only native to this world?
That is a long and sad tale.
Oh. Well, maybe you should just get some
I
sleep
used
then.
to be a man of means.
Oh, okay.
I had a wife, 2 kids, a good job gravity mining asteroids. But when those Zod dang scientists looked to the stars, they found something. A planet full of creatures. Marketable creatures. It wasn't long before they were everywhere. Dinosaur toys, dinosaur movies, dinosaur cosplayers. The whole world had dino fever, including my family, and including Brett.
Who?
He was a dino merch salesman, and a good one at that. My wife was assigned to work with him on marketing, and they fell in love. She left me for him, and she took the kids, too.
And then what?
What? What do you mean? She left me. So did the kids.
Wait, what? I thought your family was dead.
No, they're fine. Great, even.
Well, but Okay, so you killed Brett and...
Whoa. I would never hurt Brett. He's a great guy. Handsome, too.
But... Actually, you know what? I'm going into sleep mode.
Me too, Viri. Me too. Big day ahead of us tomorrow. Gotta set the first charges. Oh, she's gone. Morning comes, as does the continuation of Glup's journey. He avoids unnecessary battles at Viri's suggestion, instead sniping a few weaker animals from afar, until our brave hero eventually finds his way to the cave he selected as his first target. Then he enters. Once inside and after venturing deep enough, Glup begins to set his charges.
Ahem.
Yes, Viri?
Based on my calculations, this method you have for mass destruction is... inefficient.
I'll be here as long as it takes.
Even if I estimate that it'll take you about 300 instances of this to do significant damage?
300? Yeah, flork that. Huh. Now I feel stupid.
Well, have I got good news for you? There's an asteroid.
The raptors are back and better than ever. More violent. Glup fights dinos in the dark, barely managing to survive. After much hubbub and even more kerfluffle, he's forced to retreat, collapsing a tunnel behind him and running from the cave. But the raptors' bloodlust is not yet sated, especially not their leaders, who we'll call Scar. So he and his beasties begin to plan. Meanwhile, at Viri's behest, Glup returns to his ship, then makes modifications under the AI's command. Modifications that amplify the power of the gravity cannon, and target a large space rock that Viri had previously charted. Said space rock would have traveled past Earth harmlessly, sans interference. But with interference... revenge.
Glup, I detect multiple life forms approaching the ship.
What? Activate defenses! The ship is under siege. The raptors have lured various creatures into the area to start a classic dino brawl. Now Glup is caught in the middle of various creatures that clash with one another, turning what should have been a quiet asteroid-filled afternoon into a chaotic skirmish. Viri, keep charging the cannon. I'll fend them off. If I get stuck, don't wait for me.
Sounds good.
A mildly insulted Glup leaps into battle, gunning down dinos while the ship's cannons fell others. The raptors target him, but he's able to fend them off as other animals scatter or get shot. But eventually, Glup runs out of ammo, triggering Scar to approach him.
Glup, shall I fire on your position?
What? No! Glup throws his rifle away, drawing a knife. I've got this one. The cannons are busy firing at the bigger dinos, and the other dinos are busy fighting the other dinos. So it's Glup versus Scar. The two face one another as the apocalypse grows closer, dueling beneath a burning sky. Knife and talon tangle. Teeth puncture armor, man roars at beast. Scar manages to get good hits in on Glup, but our hero is just a breath better and just a hair smarter, allowing him to take down the handsome dinosaur, once and for all. Good dino night.
Just get on board.
Glup runs onto his ship. The gravity cannon completes its pull, summoning the asteroid from the depths of space into Earth's atmosphere. The inevitable collision fast approaches, but Glup and Viri are up, and away, shooting into space as an extinction level event commences. And as this burning world witnesses the end of an era, how does our hero feel? How does the weight of culling an entire species rest upon his chiseled shoulders? Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! I remember hearing about this movie and loving the concept. Then I remember actually seeing it and being baffled. Dino Driver and Dinosaurs are a match made in heaven, but the movie itself is so... bleh. Of all the ways they could take this, the writers decided to play it straight? During Pride Month?
Are you sure about that?
This movie had a fundamental misunderstanding of how seriously an audience would take a concept, and it suffers for it. I'm of the opinion that you can make anything serious and anything unserious, but some stories lean one way or the other. And this definitely leans into funny, laugh territory. Hence my rewrite. Honestly, I don't even know how this movie got made as is. But, as a great woman once said,
A good question. For another time.
that's all for this one. Like and subscribe, because I've got more rewrites, fixes, essays, and whatnot in the works. And speaking of, for my next rewrite... I don't know. I'll figure it out.
What?
But until then, cheers!